Today I'm going to be showing you all of the new growth on my carnivorous plants. So some really nice pictures have opened recently, and in this video I'm going to be going through the collection to have a look at some of them. So the first thing I'd like to show you is this amazing new picture on my Nepenthes veitchii cross Burbigiae. This plant is the one in my profile picture. It's just a magnificent specimen overall. Beautiful pink body, striped peristome, one of my favourite plants definitely. And the only bad thing about this plant is, well, there's two. It does tend to get a little bit burnt in full sun. You can see those spots there. They're absent on the new leaves because I've moved it to a more shady area. And it only holds about 2 pictures at a time. So you can see the new one that I've just showcased. And there's also this more pale aged one back here. That's actually starting to fade away. On the other side there's actually a bit of brown. But you can see what they look like after some time. Still very nice, but not as good as this sort of candy cane picture here. Okay, so right below it, we have a very eye-catching picture on my Nepenthes veitchii cross Boschiana. This is a very similar hybrid to veitchii cross Burbigiae, but this is a bit more elongated. It actually has a pretty nice flared peristome. The last picture on this plant was a bit more pale. It's just dying off, as you can see. I should probably do another plant chores video, just cleaning up my collection a bit. But this plant, it's like the veitchii cross Burbigiae in that it only holds a few pictures at a time. Leaves are very similar also, but I'm really looking forward to this plant getting much larger because I have seen photos of larger specimens and they look magnificent. Okay, the next one you saw in the intro, this picture is a little bit smaller on my Nepenthes rhocoexotica cross Boschiana cross truncata. This plant is flowering currently. I have pollinated it, but seed pods haven't started swelling up, so I think it didn't work out. It's never too late to give up, but yeah, so this picture is very nice, opened recently. I will show you some of the larger ones. They're around the back. Oh, no, there is one really nice one here. Have to switch hands holding the camera though. Getting it out is quite complicated. And there we go. I have snapped the peristome on this, getting it out before, so that's why I've been so careful. Very nice flared peristome on that. I'll show you some of the other pictures. This plant does have 2 basils, and a new one actually popped up there recently. There's some of the other pictures. That one has a massive hole in the middle. That was just a deformity when it was opening. Okay, so the next plant is actually right beside it. It's my Nepenthes ventricosa cross truncata, and I believe it actually has 2 new pictures. I'll go around the side to see if the other one has opened, and it has. Wow. Look at the peristome on this one. It almost looks like a Jacquelineae hybrid. So flat. That's actually very interesting. So there's 2 new pictures on this plant, as I said before. There's this one, which looks a bit weird, and the one I showed in the beginning. This one actually has some nice stripes on it, which is good for a ventricosa hybrid at least. This plant is loved by the ants that roam around. You can see, there's a couple on this picture. They all run away when I hold the picture, but I tend to just flick it, so they all fall out into the middle and get digested by the plants. Some other updates. There's a new picture about to open on my truncata squat cross nebularum. That's going to be a nice one, considering the size of the previous picture. There's also some new growth on this, what's it called, Ampullaria cross ventricosa. I'll have to switch into the wide angle so I can get up close. Got some tiny little pictures on there. They're already getting some nice colour. This plant wasn't doing well for me at all, but now that I put it in this humidity dome along with this Bill Bailey here, I hope they're going to do better. This Bill Bailey is actually it's a little bit too big for this container, but we'll have to deal with that later. There's actually a nice cutting of red leopard, which is Ventricosa cross maxima that's growing. Got another one around the side that isn't doing as well. I think I let it dry out a bit too much. This Ventricosa cross Sibuensis cross Rocco is just thriving. It's really incredible because I got this plant only a couple weeks or months ago from EP. You can see the size of the leaves, and it's already put out about 4 of these massive new leaves. It's ridiculous. Here's a picture on it, which is quite nice. Hoping this plant will get quite large. Some final updates. New picture on my Copelandii. You might have seen this when I was showing you the plant behind it. And there's a new picture about to open on my Ventricosa cross Lowii cross Gothica. So I hope you enjoyed this video, just giving some quick updates, and I'll see you in the next one.